Since I got to the airport way too early, I'm going to talk about how I make a decision about whether or not to buy a product that's a new category type or has technology that's never been seen on the market before. One of the things I think about is whether or not this product contains technology that's never really been on the market before.
Take the Samsung Galaxy Fold. When it first came out with its beautiful OLED screen that could fold in half, it got a lot of attention. But people soon found out that there were problems with the screen. First, the hinge would push up through the phone and possibly break it, along with gathering a lot of dust and grit. And there was a mysterious cover that looked like it should be peeled off.
It very much shouldn't have been peeled off.
On the front of the screen, there's this thing that looks like a removable screen protector, but it is not removable. Instead, it's this layer that's applied with some serious adhesive, and it's basically part of the screen. If you try to pull it off, which, to be clear, seems like a totally reasonable thing to do given how it looks, you will end up wrecking the hell out of this phone.
So as you can see, sometimes, even with rigorous testing, some of these flaws won't show up until they've been in the hands of customers for a little while.
This isn't always about hardware though. When the iPhone X came out, their new Face ID feature failed during their keynote.
Here is iPhone X. Now, unlocking it is as easy as looking at it and swiping up. And, you know, let's try that again. Ho, ho, ho. Let's go to backup here.
Maybe that's why Apple doesn't do live keynotes anymore.
The other thing I think about is whether or not this is a new product category. Maybe the technology is time tested, but they're producing something that we've never really seen before in that configuration.
And we call it the iPad. So,
when the first iPad came out, man, I wanted that thing so bad, so I ran out and bought it. But my love affair didn't get a chance to last very long.
because in less than a year, we're going to introduce today iPad 2. It is an all-new design. We've got a rear camera out the back, and we've got a front-facing camera out the front. It is dramatically thinner.
I have to admit, when the second one came out and it was lighter and sleeker and it had a camera for scanning documents, I was a little bit jealous.
Now, keep in mind that none of this technology is new. The multi-touch screen and a video camera, that's all available on the iPhone and the iPod Touch at the time. It's just the form factor and its intended use that are different.
So we can see these two concepts at play with the new Vision Pro. First, it has technology in it that we really haven't seen on the market, and I'm talking about the screens that go in front of your eyes inside of the goggles. Second, it's a brand new category of product. Who knows what kind of changes they'll make for the second one that you might wish that they had in the first one?
What if it were lighter, had a better battery solution, was less fragile? What if they decide to save a buck by getting rid of that ghostly pass-through eyeball video screen? Already there's so much room for improvement, and it hasn't even gone on sale yet. This is the reason I'm going to consider waiting at least until the second generation of the Apple Vision Pro.
Well, it's time for me to get ready to get on my flight because shooting a video in a noisy airport took a lot longer than I thought. Anyway, I hope that information was useful, and I'll see you next time.